everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we are doing Chief's house. So as you can see, I put his house over here in this little area over by, I guess it's kind of by Nook's Cranny, but like not really. It leads up to the lamp. So we're just gonna go ahead and decorate the area. I've got a few things in my inventory and we're just gonna try and play around with my little island. Obviously, I know exactly how this ended up turning out. I really like it. I think it's quite cute, but it definitely was a lot of trial and error trying to figure things out. A lot of the time, as you've seen, I don't do my terraforming on camera because it takes me forever, and I don't know, I felt like it was going to be easier to do it this way. So you'll probably, whenever we get there, you're going to be questioning why I did Chief's house the way that I did. And honestly, it doesn't give off very Chief sort of vibes. But I'm thinking he's a cranky, he's older, maybe his grandkids are coming to visit, and that's kind of the vibe that I gave his exterior of his house. So I'm just going to kind of ramble my way through this. I do have some in-game pathing that I actually used over in this area because I didn't feel like using a custom one. I felt like this worked for the area. And as you can see, we are in cherry blossom season. We have eggs everywhere, and it's a whole time because I am a little bit time skipped ahead. But I tried testing out what this is going to look like for a little welcome kind of matte area. Hated it. So you will see that I go in and I erase that. I also went ahead and made this area smaller because I didn't love the way that it looked with the 3 wide. And then none of this stays. I hated it. I don't know why I thought that was going to work or look good, but it didn't. So I found this really cute white stone, and I really wanted to use it kind of like an accent over in this area, kind of leading up to his house. It was either that or I was going to use the bridge code that I had already used, and I feel like this is just super cute. You can see I've done a few things around here, I laid down that blanket code. There's a few little wheat fields. I don't remember what else, but I just feel like this area is just very cute. Not necessarily Chief vibes by any means, but I do feel like it still kind of works. So everything is just kind of very cluttered. I added some bottles over here. You're going to see me run around trying to chase a butterfly because I forgot this was in the footage. And you can laugh at how horrible I am at catching butterflies whenever I do not have my console in handheld mode, because that took me a horrible amount of time. So I apologize for that, but I completely forgot to edit this out. But maybe it's, something a little bit amusing. I was not having blathers tell me about the butterfly. I just wanted to get back to decorating and move on with my life. But I went in here because I realized I was forgetting some stuff. So I went in to see if I had it in my catalog, which unfortunately for me, I did not. So I went ahead and picked it up on a treasure island at some point, but there's a cutoff and then I would turn back kind of thing. But I already customized everything, so everything here should be good to go. I was testing out between the Zen pillows and the stacked bags, which I preferred to put the ironing on top of, and then I put a little stack of shirts. I don't know, I felt like it was cute. And then I put this cute little hat over here as well. And I don't know, I feel like it's just a very cute area. I used the tiny library as kind of a mailbox. I do that a lot. I don't know why, but that's just one of my go-to things when it comes to this island. We also picked up some weeds, and I decided I was probably going to move a tree, so I grabbed some coconuts just in case as well. But you can kind of see, I guess it doesn't really, I was going to say, you can kind of see it coming together. No, you can't. You can see my pathway coming together. But that was really about it. Nothing else really made a whole lot of sense. So I do go in and terraform a little bit of my cliffs and some water in this area. I wanted to use this antique dresser as kind of a hidden spot, but I didn't like it over on that side. So I ended up moving some stuff. We put down a cute little tea set over here. And I was just kind of trying to make it kind of like very, I don't know, cozy in a way of like it kind of gives off like tea set vibes, but I don't know. I really like the way that it came through. I feel like it was going to be a good highlight over here in this spot. And honestly, Chief is like one of those villagers I really didn't know what to do. So I was like, you know what, this could work. Because with him being a clanky, he's older, could have grandkids. I was like, this idea does kind of work for here. But a lot of this was trial and error, I'm not going to lie. I didn't entirely know what I wanted. And a lot of things, I was like, I need to go in and fix this and do this. So that's kind of what I did with the cliffs to kind of make sure that everything looked just a little bit more seamless. I did that on both sides by the looks of it. But, I don't know. I do really like the way that it looks whenever it came together fully. But, like, looking at it right now, I feel like you definitely can't really tell what I was going for. Because a lot of, like, my flowers and, like, my plants made up for what I was thinking. So it took a while. Chief was, like, hanging out outside this entire time. There's some point, if we haven't passed it already, that he walks over to the scooter and turns the light on. So, like, he was just fully interacting over here in this area, and I thought it was the cutest thing. So I was like, okay, he's starting to at least like the area. So we did a little bit of waterscaping just to make this area just like a teeny bit tinier. I just felt like it was needed. And then I moved the bottles over to be showing them more. We layered down these stacked bags and just kind of cluttered up this area over here a little more. And then I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for pathing over here that would connect to the blanket. I go back and forth on a few different things. Oh, is this when he goes in? There he is. That's him interacting with the scooter, and it's very cute. But none of the ideas that I had for pathing for right here worked. So I do go in and I connect with the stone that we used originally. And I feel like, I don't know, like it's not my favorite, but I do feel like it did kind of work to connect everything together. It looks a little bit messy, but that didn't really like bother me all too much. I don't know. I feel like because I added in flowers and bushes that it didn't look as bad with the codes being a little bit more messy, that it just kind of ended up working out. I'm going around and adding some weeds in right now, just trying to get a general idea of where I want flower placements without weeds. And then, what was I doing here? Okay, this was whenever I went to and got the stuff that I needed, I think. So I now have a bunch of flowers and bushes and stuff like that. There we are. So I have some white mums, I have pink hyacinths, and some bushes. And everything just kind of seemed a little bit better. I placed down a couple of plant partitions, and I feel like they work very well over in this area. I don't know why. I just feel like they're very cute. So now that I'm kind of like layering, you can definitely kind of see what I was going for a little bit better. And I honestly thought that it was going to let me place something like back in this area. It didn't. It did not work out for me in my favor. So that was a little bit unfortunate because I feel like a flower or bush over here would have been so cute. But I still do really like the way that this area came out anyways. I don't think I kept the mum where it planted itself. I think I moved that. So as you'll see here, this is just me kind of layering a little bit when it came to plants. And I really do think the plants and the bushes made the biggest difference in this area. I feel like they truly did kind of, I don't know, I feel like it pulled everything together a lot more, that it just made more sense. And you'll see that, like, obviously by the time that I'm posting this video, I don't know if all the flowers and everything are going to be fully bloomed, but I'm hoping they are. So I can maybe go ahead and like insert pictures or like as the thumbnail or something. But as you can see, like layering things worked out really well in this area. And then I added in a cute little baby bear because I feel like it's so cute. And I again, thinking like grandkids, and having like a teddy bear picnic kind of area over here. I don't know. I feel like it's definitely not really cheap, but it still ended up working out really nice. I did block myself in here though after I placed down a bush, which was a little unfortunate. So I had to go ahead and put the bear down again. And then we just continued adding flowers, bushes. I think that's really about it other than weeds. Because I feel like that was really about the main area. So you can kind of see like it does go together fairly well. It's not perfect, but it's also, I don't know, I feel like it definitely worked out for the area. And then I came over here as well because I feel like this area needed a little bit of some attention. So we added some flowers and some bushes over here as well. And then I dug up a stupid egg. I hate eggs. I do not do fossil hunting during this at all. I do not care to. Anything that means that I'm dealing with eggs, no. Not interested, but I was looking to see if I had a tree or not. I also went ahead and grabbed my white fencing because I feel like that would look really good in this area. And, oh, that was right. I actually did use the egg. I ate it to go ahead and grab a tree from somewhere else to put over in this area. Because I really wanted to see like what it was going to look like with a full tree already. So we went ahead and we went on a hunt for a tree. I was going to say, I think I took this one. So we went ahead and we ran all the way back. And it ended up working out fairly well. I feel like everything in this area does really well, like coming together. So I placed the tree right here, right beside the bush. It fit there perfectly. I was like, you know what? That's perfect. Because I like having little kind of like cluttered areas like this. And the use of the wheat fields in this area as well I really liked. So then we went ahead and I added in a little simple white fence right there. Oh, that was right. I stuck another flower in behind because I wanted a bit of like that pop of pink that you could see from the distance. And then we went in and I added in some more pathing. So I connected the pathing that we already had over to the beach area because that's really all this part is just like, it's really just kind of a transition area over to the beach, I'm not going to lie. So we ended up just kind of extending that because there's not really going to be anything like over this way. It's not a big enough space for me to really properly do anything with. So it really is just kind of a bit of a transition area, but I really don't mind that. I still feel like it ties everything together. And it ended up working out quite nicely because then I can have like a nice little decorated beach over here. Beaches are typically, I'm not going to lie, the very last part of my island that I do, other than my own house. My own house ends up being like the actual very last thing, but when it comes to me actually like island planning, beaches are always last. I never know what to do with them, so here we are. I'm just going in and filling in this pathway, and you'll see that I just kind of like randomly place things down because I have so many different middle pieces for this code that I feel like it makes more sense to just kind of like randomly place them than anything else. So there we are with that. And then, oh, that was right. I had a green leaf pile that I wanted to place over here, but I had like a very specific idea in mind and it was not working. So I wanted it placed over the edge of like the, kind of like right there. I was going to say, I don't really know how to explain it, but I wanted it like right there. So it ended up working out quite nicely. And then I hopped in and I used my flower code over here to stop the flowers from actually like spreading. Because I feel like I prefer having control over them than anything else. And if they choose to move, then they choose to move. We added in another kind of flower over here. And I was going to say, I think I added a little bush over here as well. I think I went with the pink one. And we just kind of kept everything rolling with just bushes and flowers. And that was really about it. I was going to say, I feel like we're coming up to the end of this video. Because I don't remember what... Oh, I just kept going with flowers and bushes. I was going to say, I don't think I did anything else. And then I extended the pathway a little bit. we added in the mossy flower stone because I felt like it would look really cute over here. And it kind of matched the color of the bell, so it worked out quite nicely. And we planted another bush. I don't know. Everything's just a lot of flowers and bushes over in this area. But, like, I don't mind it. I feel like it all worked out very nicely. And I was wishing I could put one, like, right there, but unfortunately I could not. Is that about it? I feel like that's about all that I did. Oh, I grabbed some cosmos. That's right, because I wanted to kind of add in cosmos because I had them around this area that I felt like they needed more than just the ones that were sitting in the middle of the pond area. So you'll see that I add a few of them around here as well. But I really do think flowers are going to be what makes this area look the way that it's meant to. And then again, just some flower coating back here, just so that I don't have like a bunch of spawn spots when it comes to fossils and everything. But I think that was about all that I did, other than like laying down some of these and placing down another bush of flower over here. I was gonna say I don't remember which I did, but that was about it. So I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap this video up right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. I post videos typically 6 days a week right now. If you are already subscribed and want notifications when I post, go ahead and hit that bell down below. Make sure that you have your YouTube notifications turned on, and I will see you all next time. Bye, lovelies.